All right, for today's little creative activity, I'm going to grab one of these 22 by 28 pieces of, I don't know, the box says railroad paper. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's a nice big piece of paper. It has a smooth side and a more textured side. I think I'm gonna use the more textured side. And the goal here is just to spend a few minutes just kind of creating pretty much anything. So without thinking too much, I'm just gonna start. And I like these paint pens that I have. I have POSCA paint pens. I have some of these Ohuhu ones. I like them because you can go pretty fast with them, get some good coverage, and they're a little bit expressive in the sense that sometimes they do this, where if you go too fast, you get streaky lines. And if you work with them while the previous pen is still wet, you can get little mixtures, right? Like you can tell I used these pens when there was something black going on. So both the red and the yellow had a lot of black going on mixed in, but you just use them a bit more and then whatever you had mixed in before comes out. Plus you can hold them down like this and like extra stuff will come out and they get extra juicy. So I don't know what I'm drawing here. Plus you can layer them up, do whatever you want with them. I'm just having fun. Plus I like this desk I'm at right now because it's a standing desk. I got a big, I'm gonna set up these over here in case I want them. Yeah. Take a sip of the Red Bull. And then I have a big, big box of markers. Some of them are very empty, some of them are not. Some of them are big, some of them are small. I would say a few too many of them are black and white. I'm looking for some other colors right now. Kind of blocking in some color. Look at that, it picked up a little bit of the red from the red it was touching. This is how the paint pens actually can perform pretty painterly. You can get variations of color. You can work quick. Give them a little shake if you think they're not doing what you want. I press down a lot. Don't be afraid to mess those nibs up. These pens don't last forever anyways. No sense in treating them perfect. This marker feels like it's about out of paint, so I'm just kind of trying to use it all up, to be honest. Let's get some blue in there. I'm gonna try and not do too crazy and put every color in every part of the drawing, like is often a tendency for me. I'm gonna maybe keep the blue mostly in one part of the drawing. But we'll see what happens. My plans don't hardly ever work out like I think they will. And if you're asking me, did I plan out what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm drawing? No, I'm just enjoying the shapes, the lines, the colors interacting. Sometimes I just do this for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so I can stand back and be like, whoa. And it doesn't gotta be a masterpiece at the end. It doesn't gotta be something you'll hang up and be proud of. You can just look back and be like, that was fun. You gotta be careful with the black, or maybe you don't gotta be careful with the black. I mean, it's just a powerful color, that's all. It makes all your other markers a little bit black, as you've seen. I'm going pretty fast just so that, pretty much intentionally so that I can't stop and think too much or make a plan. Even if a plan could result in maybe better art, I'm just kind of after something deep inside my subconscious, or some tapping into some natural urges inside of me or something. I'm trying to dig deep and figure out what's in there, see what I can tap into. Not sure. Not overthinking it, whatever's going on. I wish I had a big red marker, but I think a bunch of my big red markers are at home, or I've used them up. There's another blue one, slightly different blue one. Yeah, see, it's nice. It's just like a different blue shade. So I have got a lot of these Ohuhu markers here, but they don't got very wide tips is the only thing, and I'm kind of having fun with wide tips, but they got a lot of fun colors. So I'm gonna try to work them in a little bit. Don't be afraid to have a little scrap piece of paper to test out your pens on, get them running and working again. Some of them aren't even primed yet. Now the big question is, what are we going to put here? I feel like the way I've been drawing this is kind of setting this thing up for being the center of the composition. For better or for worse, we can leave it blank. It could be a powerful blank space. We could put something there. Oh, I like this pink drawing, this pink marker. Pretty sick. And one more yellow. Give me more yellow. There we go. Oh, that's nice. My hand cramping up, going too hard, too fast. Don't be afraid to take a break. Colors are mixing together. Get different weird little yellow scribbles. You can even, some of the markers start leaking a little bit if you prime them too much, and you can just like fling the, it's not working right now, but you can like fling the paint down onto there. I like how this yellow is looking as it mixes with all the different other little colors. Get a little black on it, dark yellow, get a little blue on it. Look at this, a little blue on there. Bluish yellow, AKA green. Oh. It's pretty much painting with markers. Okay, what color could we add now? What color could be an interesting addition? Maybe, but is there anything in here? Not really. A little bit. Actually, it's pretty juicy. Oh, purple. A little dried out, let's get it going. A little bit of purple here. Here. Oh, the purple and the green and the yellow is a nice color, isn't it? Look at that. This one leaks paint when you fling it. I think that means it's a little bit broken, I'm not sure. Now over here we could do something, we could leave some white for contrast, we could color it in. Very fine tip, too fine. Oh, this one's all messed up. It's all jammed in there. Well, move on. Little scribbly details. Who knows what these will look like when we're done. Just try different little things. Like maybe you could draw some little circles. You know, little things that might be weird or you might not like them, might be amazing. At the end, you might come back and say, wow, I'm glad I did that, or you might not like it at all, and just draw over it with something else. That's the beauty of paint. Nothing's really that permanent if you can just add another layer on top. I like scribbling and making a lot of really little fast lines like this because it kind of creates a cool texture. And then when you come in and, for example, well, I was just looking for a different shade of blue, really. Like maybe, I think that's metallic up there. Let me grab, oh, let me grab this shade of blue. Come in with a different shade of blue on top, and you can kind of, you know, you get a painterly combination of colors when you make a bunch of little hatch marks all together. You can make dots. A lot of little dots when you zoom back can create a cool effect. Don't think there's only one way this can look for it to be right. I mean, I have my own preconceptions of art and what it should look like in my head that I'm trying to fight for and against. It's tough to get in and out of your own head sometimes. I think I'm gonna come in with a little more black maybe, for better or worse. Maybe some like black in some areas can help create a little more contrast or something. Maybe I should be using a thinner black. Maybe I can come back on top of this black and kind of thin it out a little bit, come back with a blue or a green right here. It's just so powerful. This black marker overpowers all the other markers, which is why I'm a little hesitant. But sometimes you gotta do that. I kind of want some more purple up in here. Wish I had some beefier purple markers. The purple is kind of one of the, I feel like the best in-betweens between the black and some of the other colors. It's getting a little messy in here. Getting a little messy. Getting crazy. Watch this, white marker. Yeah, love a good white marker once you've got a bunch of stuff on there already. Nice, juicy white marker. Oh, it's doing such cool things. Beautiful. All right, where's another big, cool, weird color? Maybe I can I can bring this right here. In the previous one I did yesterday, it looks like there's a bunch of eggs in the middle, and the little, I'm just noticing similarities is all between this one and that one. The egg shapes. It's okay, don't fight it. You can notice things. At least let yourself do it a few times before you start breaking your own little trends, the things your subconscious is doing. Let your subconscious do them a few times at least. I think we need some more red if we've got it. Yeah, a little bit of red goes a long way, doesn't it? Uh-huh. This is one of those things where you can kind of stop any time. Just whenever you're not having fun anymore. You could keep adding layers and layers until it's just too thick, or the paper's falling apart, or not sure. Here's a less juicy white one. Kind of creating little stamps. Oh, this one looks good. Hot pink. Yeah, that's cool. They're doing like concentric circles of hot pink. As much as it'll give it to me. All right, I'm standing back, I'm blurring my eyes a little bit to kind of get an idea for the composition where I might want to add some more colors. I might be about done. Worst case scenario, if you don't like it, just get excited about the next one. That's my recommendation. Just think about how you probably have more than one piece of paper. And if you're doing like me, not spending too long on each one, I think this probably only took me 20 minutes-ish. You're probably in good shape. Am I doing too much hot pink now? Too many hot pink accents? Impossible. All right, looking pretty fun to me. If I was gonna add one more thing, I'd probably grab another random color and bring it in here. I probably err on the side of adding too many colors. You could probably have a fraction of the number of colors I do, but I just love adding more colors. There we go. Good work, everybody. I'm gonna call that done, just because, heck yeah, I like looking at it. And there's still some little dribbly bits here, especially from where I put the white on there, but it'll all dry up in the next few minutes, maybe next hour or so, and I'll show you when it's done.